If anybody is tuned into the broadcast this early, hello, good evening, welcome to the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena, getting set to go for game number 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the East Coast Blizzard and the Pinnacle Growlers. My name is Matt Little, glad to have you along for the ride, and our producer Nathan is going to bring up the league standings graphic here in just a second so you can see what things look like heading into this game. We had 2 games last night. Of course, the first between these 2 teams, and also Central played Tri-Pen last night. So with the results, the Growlers losing and the Impact winning, they're actually tied on 12 points apiece coming into this weekend for second place, and the Blizzard on top with 17 points. Of course, the Pinnacle Growlers and the Central Impact have only played 8 games apiece. 11 games played for the East Coast Blizzard. They're a little bit ahead of that. So they have a little bit of a cushion, and that helped out last night with a 4-3 win for the East Coast Blizzard over the Pinnacle Growlers. Central defeated Tri-Pen by a score of 6-3 last night in their game, and both series will continue here tonight. Just some quick lineup notes before we get going. Not in the lineup for the Pinnacle Growlers today, number 9, Nick Devereaux, and also number 19, Mark Corbett. Of course, he got the suspension for the hit from behind yesterday that took out Logan Andrews, which again was simply an accident. Skates went out from under him. It's the way things go. So Corbett not in, Devereaux not in. Into the lineup, again, number 26 is Dobbin. Paddy Gillespie is number 22, and Canes is number 2 tonight for the Pinnacle Growlers. For the East Coast Blizzard, they're going to roll with 5 defensemen tonight. Logan Andrews is out with injury, lower body injury suffered yesterday. The Blizzard had planned to call up Malachi Marner. However, due to some bureaucratic red tape with Hockey NL, Marner is not able to play tonight for the East Coast Blizzard. So, disappointing, but these things happen. You roll with it, and the Blizzard will have 5D. Starting goaltender tonight for the East Coast Blizzard will be Carter Arnold. Number 33 is 2-2-1 on the season, looking for win number 3. Stay with us. More hockey to come. It's the Blizzard and the Growlers coming up in about 10 minutes' time from Southern Shore. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. We are set for Saturday night hockey in the Newfoundland and Labrador Under-18 Major Hockey League. Tonight, the East Coast Blizzard play host to the Pinnacle Growlers. My name is Matt Little. Nathan Edwards is our producer here today. We've got Logan Andrews on the camera. Thanks so much to all. We're going to have O Canada, and then it will be time to drop the puck for the second game of a three-game weekend stand between these two crosstown rivals. Couple of lineup notes for the two teams before we drop the puck and go. Logan Andrews suffered an injury, lower body injury yesterday. He's not in the lineup for the East Coast Blizzard today. Our projected lineup earlier this afternoon also had Malachi Marner in it. He is not able to be dressed here tonight, so the Blizzard will roll with 5D as we get underway. Loveless after the puck, but the Growlers keep it away. Trying to skate in. That'll bounce off a white jersey. Taken off the boards. Jacob Kosh wearing number 55, moving the puck forward for the East Coast Blizzard. Down to the blue line. Growlers will turn it back only as far as the Blizzard blue line, where Caden Snow took possession. There's Cross back in his own end for the Blizzard, under some pressure. Got it to Kosh, and away. Taken away in the middle. Mason Daw brings it in on the left wing. Into the middle for Boland. Shot went off his skate. Still managed to get a good, or the pass went off his skate. Still got a shot away, but it's up high and off the glass. Carter Arnold, number 33, in between the pipes for the East Coast Blizzard here today. Growlers will play it off the wall. Intercepted by Mitchell Moore, and we got too many men against the East Coast Blizzard. They were making a change. Mitchell Moore played the puck. Apparently the other player wasn't off in time. Just over a minute gone here in this first period. Nathan, what do you got for us?
During the pregame talk from head coach Jeff Brewer, it was talked about in the dressing room that line changes were a key importance, and so far it hasn't gotten that favor so far tonight.
Well, luckily for the East Coast Blizzard, it's only been a minute, but they are already on the penalty kill. Smith fires it hard around the glass. Noble trying to do the rest to get it out, but Chafe keeps it in for the Growlers. Into the corner. Knight trying to battle against Cody. He's got back up from Boland, who takes the puck. Boland looking for a pass option. He'll find it back at the point for Chafe. Chafe plays it over to the other side. Into the middle. That'll be blocked by Cody and sent out. Number 31, Jack Barrington, played the game yesterday for the Pinnacle Growlers. He is back between the pipes here today.
It's Clay Ryan wearing the jersey.
It is Clay Ryan?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, because one of the guys is on the bench in a red backup jersey, which is a little unusual. Apparently a jersey got left at home, and it is Clay Ryan in between the pipes for the Growlers, although he is wearing Barrington's uniform. Thank you for that insight, Nathan. I don't know what I'd do without you. 50 seconds left on the man advantage for the Growlers as they get it back to Hodder. He'll send it across the line. Mason Daw into the middle. Curley, it just bounced off his stick, and that'll be cleared by Pilgrim all the way down the ice. Ryan will stop that, let it go in behind the net for Daw. 35 seconds left to come forward on this early power play for the Pinnacle Growlers. Still looking for the first shot of the hockey game. As the Growlers have to get back on side, they do. Kane's got back outside the zone. Kennedy all the way in behind the net. On his backhand, he'll send it back to the blue line. Across Hodder at the right point. Hodder takes his shot. That goes off Elias Marner, up high and out of play. So still looking for the first shot on goal. Just about 3 minutes gone. 14 seconds remain in that too many men penalty against the Blizzard. Jacob Kosh is the one serving it. All the way in behind the net, Cody will send it around the glass. It goes up and out. We're going to get one more face-off inside the zone with 8 seconds remaining in the Growler power play. Face-off is to the right side of Arnold. Puck dropped, one clean by the Growlers. A shot blocked as Marnell got himself in front of that one. Cleared down the ice by Spurl. And we return to 5-on-5 play. So no shots on the power play for the Pinnacle Growlers. They had a couple of looks, but either went wide or got blocked. Play stopped right at center ice. We'll do the face-off over again here. It's going to be back inside the Blizzard zone. 16:43 still on the clock in period number 1. Right into the face-off circle against Marnell. Marnell, Quinlan, and Spurl. Fourth line for the East Coast Blizzard, playing out there right now with Snow and Cody, although you will see the defense pairs change all throughout this game with only 5 guys available on the back end. Just kept in at the line by the Growlers, but back onto the stick of Carter Cody. He'll send it cross ice. Spurl. Hit there by Tucker. Micah Tucker backhands it, looking down low. First save of the game, and the net is off the moorings. And we've got another play stoppage and another face-off down in the Blizzard end. And our first shot of the game goes to the Pinnacle Growlers on that one, as Micah Tucker forced his way to the front of the net. Good low shot looking 5-hole. Stick saved by the goaltender. Let's get set and do it again. Face-off won by the Growlers. Long range shot gets deflected wide. Gillespie keeping it in for the Growlers. It'll bounce off the wall. Vokey will take it behind the net, then to Pilgrim in the corner. Michael Pilgrim. His pass blocked off of Sexton, who got control of it. Sexton sends it behind the net. Right, gets back there for the Growlers. Battling against Smith. Vokey comes in to try and dig it out for the Blizzard. Tucker also in there for the Growlers. Still in the skates of Smith. Vokey bangs at it. Still can't get it loose. Smith is a guy who eventually comes away with it, then turned it around to the other side of the ice. Harry Smith not letting anybody else have that puck on that occasion. Pilgrim looks for a way forward for the Blizzard. He'll feed the wall. Vokey gets through some trouble. He's up over center. He's going to backhand it down the ice and go off in a line change. Growlers will take the puck out of their own end. Send it cross ice. Picked up by Gillespie in front of his own bench. Gillespie moving it forward. Knocked in by Sexton. He's going to turn and change. Tucker's all by himself, so he does the only thing he can and just puts a shot toward the front of the goal. From nearly impossible angle, although we've all seen crazier things happen. Brought in again by the Growlers. Pass into the middle, went through everybody. Hodder will take a shot. That goes off a Farrell's stick up high and down in the corner on the far side of the ice. O'Brien got it to Skinner, but he's tied up. O'Brien will come back in and take it. O'Brien off the wall. Hodder reverses direction. It got past Skinner, who was waiting behind the net. Chafe over on the other side takes a bump. Skinner back to the point. Long-range shot save made by Arnold. The former St. John's hitman netminder holding on to that one. 5 minutes, 24 seconds gone in period one. We are still scoreless. 3 shots in the hockey game, all for the team in black and gold. Couple of notes for the Growlers in this hockey game. Not in tonight, number 9, Nick Devereaux. Also number 19, Mark Corbett, not playing tonight due to suspension. Canes is wearing number 2. Dobbin is 26. Gillespie in wearing number 22. Those are your differences from last night's lineup. And as mentioned, the goaltending situation, Clay Ryan wearing the jersey. And there is Clay Ryan making a save, wearing the jersey of Jack Barrington tonight. He shuts down Liam Noble on that one. Good stop with the glove. Ryan 3-1 on the season. Goals against average of 2 and a .927 save percentage. Face-off controlled by the Growlers back in their end of the rink. Dobbin, he'll leave it back there. And Ryan Daub will go behind his net. Trying to send it out. Boland not able to come away with it. Goaltender out to stop it. Leave it for the D once again. Pass into the skates this time around. Boland gets knocked down. King with a shot and another glove save is made by Clay Ryan. Face off to the left side of Ryan down in the Growler end. King taking the draw against Boland. King wins it clean for the Blizzard. Cody with a shot that didn't get through. Boland will take it and look to go. Defender fell. Boland in on a breakaway. Boland backhand save made by Arnold. Big save, Carter Arnold, to keep this thing scoreless here in the first period, as he stops Boland on the breakaway. Bodies flying everywhere, and a penalty coming up to Carter Cody of the East Coast Blizzard as he got the knee in there. And they are going to call that not tripping, but kneeing against Cody. Looks like King arguing with the referee a little bit. They let the trip on Cody go, and they got Ryan Lovelace for the knee. Well, there were more than 2 players that got tangled up in that exchange. Lovelace is taking his sweet time getting in the box, and Jeff Brewer wants a word with the officiating crew before Lovelace will take a seat. Now they're pulling Noah King. Well, King is not impressed. And back to the power play for the second time in the hockey game. Go the Growlers. And the net's off again. Carter Cody doing what goaltenders do, doing that push off the net. And that right peg down there is not holding very much. Just 9 seconds coming out of the penalty. Kneeing against Noah King of the East Coast Blizzard. Well, King, Lovelace, and Cody were all involved as players came together and started falling over one another. Speaking of falling, Vokey gets knocked on off the face-off. Hodder measures, fires, save made by the keeper, and he stretches out and gets it underneath him. Carter Arnold's come to play today, as he does very well with that puck loose in front of him for a moment. And still only 17 seconds have come out of this power play for the Pinnacle Growlers. Lots of time left to work. Noble's going to get waved out of the face-off circle. After a very long time lining him up, Loveless will go in instead. And the face-off ends up in just a big old mess. Finally, it's Pilgrim, got a stick on it, got it over to the wall. Skinner will pick it up there. Set things up for the Growlers. Into the middle for Knight, it just rolled on him. Knight was in perfect position. That puck got on the blade of his stick, but it just wouldn't settle. Tough break for Knight. This could easily be 1-0 for the Growlers. Heck, it could easily be 2-0 right now. Hodder fires it in. This time they're going to dump and chase. Cody gets his stick to it, and Skinner unable to hold the line. He will hold the puck, however, as Skinner looks for a way forward again for the Growlers. 1:05 remaining in this power play. They'll give it back to him. Skinner will play the puck around Cody and go to get it himself in behind the net. Uses the body to keep Cody away as Skinner gets it back to the line. Dobbin gives it right back to him. Skinner, side of the net. They get it out in front for Knight, and this one blocked off the stick of Cody. Carter Cody with a good save. Well, the best save for the goaltender is one he doesn't have to make. Noble will pick it up. He and Loveless will go for a skate. At least they looked like it. Noble now going to turn back and just waste time. It's not as flashy, but it's probably the more effective strategy. So good job on Liam Noble. Mitchellmore getting banged around down there in the corner. And gives an extra shove as he finally gets loose. Carried in. Boland flips it around cross. Behind the net. Boland on his backhand. He'll play it back to the blue line. Dobbin back to Boland. Now in his forehand. Kennedy, high slot. Just flips it back. Chafe. Back to the line. King is back on the ice for the Blizzard. Chafe fires looking 5-hole. Stick save made by the keeper. And then that backhander drifts up high and out. Over top of the net, over top of the glass, and into the netting. Face-off will come back into neutral ice, and we're 5-on-5 once again. Shots on goal are 9-2 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers. And we have a 0-0 hockey game here on a Saturday night on Southern Shore. These two teams will play again tomorrow as well. 7 o'clock start once again tomorrow. And we'll have it once again here on YouTube as well. Blizzard won the first game yesterday 4-3. Growlers were leading just 8 seconds into that hockey game. But the Blizzard, as they have many times throughout this season, fought back. They were able to come from behind and come back and win the hockey game. They've done very, very well at that this season. But you know it's frustrating the coaching staff when the guys are constantly playing from behind. Under pressure, Marnell can't get it away from Kennedy. Kennedy takes a bump from Pilgrim. Still tied up with each other. Cody comes in to get the loose puck. Moves it to Quinlan. Quinlan racing down that left wing into the middle, Marnell. Marnell had his stick lifted, did get a shot away, but from a very tight angle as he looked for the top corner, and he put it up and out. Great rip from Luke Marnell. Looking for his first goal of the season. He does have an assist. Now, I call that line of Marnell, Spurl, and Quinlan right now the fourth line for the East Coast Blizzard, and they are, but there's still a lot of skill on that line. The Blizzard are blessed that they do have a lot of skill this season. Ooh, that puck took a funny bounce off the door down there, and it'll come almost to Marner, just hopped off the end of his stick. Now out come the Growlers looking to counterattack. 1-on-2. Vokey takes his man. It'll go in behind the net. Growlers will find it. Comes out in front, but picked up by the Blizzard. Marner gets it away. Gillespie back in his own zone. They'll feed the wing. Tried to play it into the middle, but broken up by the Blizzard as Marner knocks his man down. The puck goes deep into the Growlers zone. Mason Daw, he'll send it around the boards. Took another funny hop. It'll come back to Vokey, drives a shot, and a save is made by Ryan. Man, those boards down in that far end of the arena from our camera spot, that was 2 on that one last exchange where that did not go where anybody thought it was going to go. 9:49 to go in the first period. Face-off won by the Blizzard. Smith will play it in behind the net. Centering pass looking for Loveless. Can't lift it up. Chafe was in the way. Back at the line, Smith will send it through, it's wide. Pilgrim comes in off the point, gets there. Puts the puck back into the corner where Lovelace will take it away from the Growlers. Growlers took it back away. Pilgrim, nice use of the skate to keep that one in. You can tell the boys that play soccer. Lovelace over to King, hopped over his stick. King will send it around the boards. Lovelace will find it. Back to Pilgrim at the blue line, quickly back to Lovelace. Back to Smith, but it's outside the blue line. Blizzard players have to come out. Smith will dump it back in. Lovelace is going to win the race to the puck. Lovelace in front looking for King. Chafe with a good job to block that one up. Pilgrim keeps it in, but only momentarily for the Blizzard as the Growlers send it out and down the ice, and icing will be called. Avery and Smith were both on their horse chasing that one down. No change on the icing. The referee was yelling at Micah Tucker to make sure he stayed on for the Growlers. Boland and Noble in the face-off dot to the left side of Ryan. Mitchellmore comes into the sideboards, battling with Boland. Both teams try to get possession. At the line, Blizzard will whack at it, but it's forced out by the Growlers. Now corralled by Noble. He's going to turn back into his own end. Liam Noble looks for space, still didn't see it. He'll turn the other way. Noble now with the long pass finds Mitchellmore, his favorite target. Mitchellmore hemmed up from behind. The Growlers take it away, but right back to Noble. Noble in too tight, can't get it past Ryan. Growlers will now get control in their own end. And here they come out. Boland trying to go between the defenders, didn't work, bumped into Snow, and Cody did the rest with the puck, which falls to Noble. Mitchellmore waiting for it, gets it. Mitchellmore moves in, takes a shot himself, looking short side, and kept out by Ryan. Good save at the blocker. Cross knocking the puck away, but Hussey follows up well. Connor Hussey moves it back to the blue line, takes a return pass. Hussey gives it back to Dobbin again. Dobbin through traffic. That one changed direction. Goes wide of the goal. Mitchellmore banging at the puck but cannot get it out. Avery kept it in. Growlers are going to change up some personnel as the Blizzard pick it up out of their own end. Pilgrim skates to the blue line, sends it forward. Mitchellmore will knock it in. He needs to go off on a line change. Pilgrim tees it up, didn't get through. Gillespie follows up. That's blocked as well. As Quinlan tried to take the drive. Shot in by Hussey. Cross will go back to get it in his own end for the Blizzard. Around the boards, it'll fall to Quinlan. Quinlan makes the pass out, finds Spurl. Marnell's coming with him as Spurl plays it in. Spurl and Mason Daw go in behind the net. Gillespie there as well for the Growlers. Now Knight will go into the back wall to try and dig it away. It's Spurl who comes away with it. Back to the line, Smith. Smith shot in, and Marnell not able to tip it on net. Cody playing it around the boards, a bit too far for his teammates, and the Growlers will get it out. Quinlan with a good quick move found Marnell. He's going to backhand it in. Marnell will hustle off on a line change. Vokey jumping over the boards. Knight had it chopped off his stick. Found by Smith in the neutral zone. The defender will come in. Growlers take it away, 2-on-1 against Smith. And Knight plays it to the far side, knocked in. It was over center, no icing. As O'Brien, Smith rides him into the boards, in behind the Blizzard net. O'Brien still protecting it away from Smith. Skinner is going to be the one to dig it out for the Growlers. Vokey on him. Skinner will try the wraparound, didn't work, and another chance floats up in the air wide. At the line, Growlers keep it in. Took a deflection on the way through, but the goaltender does steer it wide. Played forward by the Blizzard. LeDrew will bring the puck in. LeDrew doesn't have many options. The defense was changing, and the Growlers were able to get it out. LeDrew couldn't handle that one. Growlers take it back. Chafe turning in his own zone. Mason Daw back again to Chafe. Jack Chafe plays it through the middle, finds his man. Good long pass. To get it to Kennedy, he takes a shot that goes off of Caden Snow's stick up and out of play. 5 minutes, 14 seconds still to go in the first period. Shots on goal are 10-5 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers, but we still have no score between the two teams. Face-off controlled by the Blizzard in their own end of the rink, but Canes nearly took it away from Cross. It'll go into the corner. Kennedy moving it back here for the Growlers as they try to set something up. Curley will take it off the backboards. Reverses it back behind the net. Kennedy going after it. Snow played it away before he could get there. Referee got to get out of the way quick. Cross is coming in. Cross protects the puck. Trying to get it past Kennedy, blocking things up well for the Growlers. Kennedy plays it into the middle. Played away, but not out. Hodder takes a shot that's blocked off of Lovelace. Curley back to the point. Chafe will send it into the corner. Snow plays it around, but waiting for it is Kennedy of the Growlers. 3 Blizzard players get down in there, and that one will go out and into the first row. Another face-off coming inside the Blizzard end.
Coming over this way. A little bit more. That's enough.
4:21 to go in the period as the Growlers get control off of the face-off. Shot from the top of the circle, and a good catch made by Carter Arnold. Stops that one in the breadbasket. Noble and Wright in the face-off circle this time around. Wright wins it cleanly for the Growlers. Tucker playing it in behind the Blizzard net where we spent a lot of time in this period. The Growlers have 11 shots on goal. They've had a couple of power play opportunities. Some good looks, but nothing to show for it yet. Both teams have done a good job blocking shots as well. Pilgrim for the Blizzard to Mitchellmore. Quickly to Noble. Got himself around Tucker. Plays it out wide. Farrell able to knock it in. Mitchellmore goes behind the net. Into the corner, Noble. Back to the line, Cody. Cody sends it through traffic. That rode a stick up and hit a body. Cody will keep it in for the Blizzard. He'll try his luck again. Kicked away by the keeper. Knocked off of the stick of Sexton. It'll go back in behind the goal. Reese Sexton playing it back to Tucker. High slot. That's off the Blizzard defender, and it goes wide into the corner. Cody not able to come away with the puck. Once again, referee trying to get out of harm's way as Pilgrim turns the puck back the other way. Cody will get there for the Blizzard on the far side. He'll send it out 2-on-1. Here goes Noble and Mitchellmore. Noble takes a shot himself, put it wide. Now back the other way. Growlers stopped up by Cody as Tucker couldn't get around him this time. Loose puck in the middle. Snow gets down. That shot still got around him all the way to the goaltender, but it's kept out by Arnold. Gillespie lifts it in for the Growlers. Avery going to give chase. Cody there in time. Around the boards, but kept in at the blue line. Mason Daw got himself there. Farrell trying to lift it out. Gillespie blocked it. Snow will get a chance to get it away for the Blizzard, and he does. Boland picking it up in his own end for the Growlers. He'll play it around to the corner on the far side. And then sent back. 2:12 to go as the Blizzard keep it into the point. Shot into the corner on the far side. Growlers get it out. Cross is waiting in neutral ice. Cross moves it ahead for Spurl. Spurl up ahead, a little bit too far for Marnell. Mason Daw now has to deal with Marnell trying to win the puck back. Good body position. Crossover on the far side. Got spun around but kept it in for the Blizzard. Avery will find it in his own end for the Growlers. He's under all kinds of pressure. That was kept in by Quinlan that time. Gillespie takes a shove from Spurl. Back to the line. Smith. No traffic in front of the goaltender. He's able to easily steer that one away. Cross keeps it in with the skate for the Blizzard. Now the Growlers will get away. Boland coming through the middle. Boland, shot save made by the keeper, but it comes loose. They tried to jam it in again, didn't get there. Quinlan from his knee, unable to get it away, and a penalty has been called. And we got head contact against Evan Cross of the East Coast Blizzard.
Right there's good for now.
So just 1:10 to go in the period. Evan Cross going off for head contact. And it's a double minor. Three penalties in the hockey game, all against the team in white. Growlers with a good opportunity here. They're going to spend the rest of the period with the man advantage. Can they break this deadlock tie? Skinner keeping it away from Marner. Skinner into the middle. Knight misfired. Cody bumps his man down in the corner, but the Growlers have control. They get it into the middle, swatted away by Pilgrim, using that long reach. 40 seconds left in the period. Growlers in possession. Knight along the back wall. He'll get it around to Skinner. Skinner to Dobbin. In the middle, the blue line. Back to Skinner. Skinner back to Dobbin. Dobbin feathers it through. Knight had a chance again. Now Dobbin's got a rush to keep that one in, and he does. 22 seconds remaining. Into the skates of Chafe. He'll settle it down. Chafe back to Dobbin at the blue line. Back over to Skinner. Knight being shadowed well in the middle. They can't get a pass to him. Final 7 seconds as the Growlers look for an option. Skinner to Dobbin. Dobbin measures, fires, save made, still loose, and they score! 0.1 seconds to go. That one counts. 1-0 Growlers into the break.
Go off before?
No, that's a good goal. 100% that one counted. You got to play right to the whistle. They did. They get rewarded, and they get the power play goal. And there's no sense to even having a face-off here. The Growlers are headed back to the room. Period's over. .19:59 as the Growlers get their power play goal. And it is 1-0. Oh, they are going to bring him back for a face-off. I guess you got to make it official. They put 1.3 back on the clock. That's all right. So the referee will give the goal and assist numbers over to the timekeeper, our buddy Matt over there. Some of the Growler players got all the way into the room. They're bringing them back onto the ice.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3. I see a fourth coming. 5, 6, 7. Those guys were sprinting like someone needed a Gatorade. So because they scored in the first part of the double minor, there's still 2 minutes in the penalty against Evan Cross for head contact. And we will drop the puck here at center ice with no time left on the clock. So I'm going to drop down here for a moment, see if I can get a word with Blizzard coach Jeff Brewer about that first period, which looked a little bit different with 2 seconds left than it did with 1 second left. Blizzard. Head coach Jeff Brewer of the East Coast Blizzard. Penalties, the name of the game so far.
Yes, sir. You take 3 penalties in 1 period, you're going to have yourself in a hole. Unfortunately, there we got burnt with 1 second left on the clock. Just going to make better puck decisions when we're not killing penalties. But, I mean, you take 3 penalties in 1 period. It's hard to compete.
Does the goal with 1 second left change anything you've got to say going into the dressing room?
No, not really. No, not really. I mean, we got the firepower to battle back, no doubt, but we just got to stay out of the penalty box and make better puck decisions.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Jeff Brewer, head coach of the East Coast Blizzard. They're down 1-0 after a literal last-second goal to end that first period. Growlers 1, Blizzard no score after 20. underway, period number 2, and the Pinnacle Growlers lead 1-0, and they start on the power play. They scored in the final second of that first period, a double minor for head contact against Evan Cross, and they score again! Penalty, or a power play goal on the first part of the penalty, power play goal on the second part of the penalty. O'Brien puts it home, 2-0 Pinnacle Growlers. Ben O'Brien's third goal and 4th point of the season. We talked quickly with East Coast Blizzard head coach Jeff Brewer before the teams went into the locker room, and he said it's penalties that are the story of the hockey game so far, certainly from a perspective of the home team. 3 penalties in that period, all against the Blizzard, including the double minor, upon which they were burned 2 times. If the Blizzard want to be successful, they've got to stay out of the box. Mason Daw and Andy Knight will both pick up helpers on that goal. 3rd assist, 6th point of the year for Knight, and 5th helper and 6th point for Mason Daw as well on the goal to Ben O'Brien, his 3rd of the year. Long lead pass, we got a breakaway for Mitchell Moore and a good save by Ryan. Blizzard let it go for the point, that's knocked away. Chafe, the defender, gets his stick in the way. Directed that puck into the corner. Notice that the goaltender, Clay Ryan, is wearing his normal number 1 uniform now instead of Barrington's number 31. Some family picked that up during the intermission, so thank you so much. Shot up high over the top corner. Growlers are going to keep it in here at the point, try to build on this 2-0 advantage. Long shot through and a good save made as Arnold catches that one out of the air. Arnold's made a couple of good stops with that glove already in this game. Boland, Avery, Hussey. Ryan Daw and Dobbin, who has the puck right now, the 5 out there for the Pinnacle Growlers. They shoot it into the corner, then back to the point. Into the middle, Avery trying to turn and fire, but that just bounced off and went back into the corner. It'll come to LeDrew. He'll send it forward. It'll bounce off Loveless. Can he get there in time? No. Loveless will go behind the net instead. King's waiting for it in the slot, but Loveless can't get a pass through. You have those long changes in the second period. Sometimes it's a little bit further to go. And the Blizzard have already had 2 mini breakaways here in this period. Unable to convert. But that's dangerous times. Rolling all the way back into the Blizzard end after it got by Snow. Cross poking it away from the Growler players. Long pass out to the middle, knocked in by LeDrew. And sent right back out by the Growlers, all the way down to the Blizzard blue line. Cross got knocked down, but he moved the puck in time. Loveless chasing after it. Curley got there first and sent it in. Here's Mason Daw, bumps into LeDrew, but the puck falls to a teammate, and Gillespie sent it in. In behind the net, Cross there for the Blizzard. Sends it around the boards and out. Should go all the way down for an icing call, and it does. Icing against the East Coast Blizzard with 3:16 gone in period number 2. Shots are 18-8 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers. They lead the game 2-0 here in the second period. Big shout out once again to our camera crew here tonight. Unfortunately, Malachi Marner wasn't able to get into the lineup, but now helping us out on the broadcast. We truly appreciate the efforts, guys. I'd rather see you both on the ice, let's be clear. Chafe sends it through, loose in front. Goaltender sprawls out down, and he's got it. As King shoves his man out of the way, protecting the goaltender. Good job by Canes in front of the net, causing some trouble for the Pinnacle Growlers. Kennedy won the draw against Marnell. Curley right there gets knocked down. He did get the shot away, and Cody knocked him down. He wasn't getting a second shot. 2-on-2 back down the ice to get it to Spurl, and Chafe gets a stick in there to knock it off the stick of Spurl. No shot. Quinlan got knocked down in behind the net. The Growlers will send it out, pass too far for the intended target. Gets all the way back to the Blizzard zone. Cody puts on the brakes in behind the net, sends it around to Pilgrim. Again, the Blizzard playing with 5D tonight, so those D pairs will change just about every time they go out on the ice. 3-on-3 on the comeback, Canes to Kennedy. Unable to get a shot on goal on that occasion. Canes will pick up the puck for the Growlers as he goes behind the net. Center's in front, nobody home. It'll be taken by Spurl, quickly out to Quinlan. Quinlan's over center, Hilf gonna fire it in. What? I think the linesman said the puck hit the stanchion. I'm not. Is that what you saw, Nathan?
No, I seen it hit the board down below us here instead of hitting the stanchion. I have no idea how that hit there.
Well, whatever. We're back underway. 4.5 minutes gone in the period. As LeDrew looks to split the D, does not work. Penalty's been called against the Blizzard. Goaltender will try and go for the extra attacker, but Snow's going to touch the puck, so it doesn't matter. We'll call a slash, and it's going to go against number 7, Jacob LeDrew. Four penalties in the hockey game, all against the team in white. I'm not arguing that the penalties aren't deserved. I'm arguing that the Blizzard need to not commit infractions.
Sorry about having the intermission music on there. My apologies.
Oh, did we still have some music playing?
Yes, I was texting.
Okay. Well, that's been fixed up. Sorry about that. I'm sure I've been getting all kinds of messages about it.
Yeah, I just got one.
Growlers back to the line for Mason Daw. Over to Wright. Wright will snap a shot that's blocked. Wright goes behind the goal. Into the middle for Tucker. Marner gets a stick in the way, prevents Tucker from getting a shot out of the slot. That one will deflect up and out of play. 1:25 to go in the power play for the Pinnacle Growlers.
Good to know the intermission music works.
Yeah, we like to have the music for the intermission. That is helpful, but 4 minutes into the period, it's less helpful. So, anyway, thank you so much for sending in messages and letting us know. Yeah, it's been fixed. Now, I have people literally in the stands coming to tell me about it. All right, that's been caught. Let's get back. Let's try and focus here. We run a professional outfit, right? Let's try and get this on the rails here. Cody can't clear it out as Hodder. Got the glove up to keep it in. Still working the power play. Smith this time will find it for the Blizzard. He'll get it out all the way down the ice. All the way to the goaltender. 45 seconds to go in the power play for the Growlers. Anybody touch that one? No. Icing will be called against the Pinnacle Growlers as that long pass just missed the mark. Face-off will go back down into their end. .38 seconds remaining in this power play for the Growlers. Knight going to go into the face-off circle against Vokey. Blizzard able to get it out. They'll give it back to the D. Cross will waste a few more seconds before dumping it back in. Quickly back, though. Here's Skinner. Into the back wall. Back again to Skinner for the Growlers. Back to the blue line. Mason Daw tried to take the big shot. Marner blocked it. Now Vokey will try to go. Puck ended up in his skates. Vokey not able to get away down the ice. The puck does go down into the Growler zone, though. It's going to kill most of the remaining time on the penalty. Number 7 standing, ready to come back out onto the ice. Goaltender banging the stick, and LeDrew jumps the boards. Comes right back into the play. We're 5-on-5 again as the puck goes behind the Blizzard net. And LeDrew taking it away, but cannot get out of the zone as he was tied up with O'Brien. Puck flipped up in the air. This will bounce down into the Growler end. Shots are 20-9 in favor of the Growlers. 7 minutes into this second period. Growlers lead it 2-0. Shot in by King, went off the dome, a chafe. And then a pass picked off in the middle. King makes sure he's onside, then gives it to Noble. Noble fires, save made. Kicked away off the leg pads of Ryan. Loveless takes it in the corner. Out for King. King's shot just missed that short side. Noble in front for King. Didn't get much on that one. That'll float wide, then be cleared out by the Growlers. A race after the puck, but icing will be called. So icing against the Pinnacle Growlers with 12:28 to go in period number 2. Little delay as there was an extra stick on the ice. Linesman returns that to the Growler bench. We can get back underway. Knight versus Noble in the face-off circle. Knight wins it, but taken away in the corner by Loveless. Loveless trying to come out in front. Knight got a stick in front of him, prevented that. Skinner will play it back down to the D. He needs to make a line change and does. Here's Chafe. Brings it back in for the Growlers. Pass went across, missed everybody. King with a little tip to give it to Noble. Loveless is going to the net. Noble tries to feed it across, and it nearly found its way in. I think that went off the defender and just kind of floated a little bit. It does go wide of the net. Still 2-0 Growlers as they shoot it in right onto the goaltender. Bit of a juicy rebound off of that dump in as well. But the Blizzard players get to it. Growlers don't get a shot on that occasion. They get back on side. Boland comes in. Stripped of the puck before he could get to the net. Here's Loveless. Fed it forward for Noble. Noble had it knocked off his stick by Boland. Noble will dump in this time. King will give chase after the puck. Goes in behind the Growler net. Ryan Daw sending it in there for Dobbin. Canes under some pressure, but gets himself away from Loveless. Canes dumps it in from the blue line. Goes behind the net. Pilgrim there first for the guys in white and blue. Moves it forward for Quinlan. Quinlan gets knocked down, but Marnell follows up on the puck. Gave it back to Smith. Smith, long lead pass for Quinlan. Hops off his stick, and Dobbin will put it back out. Blizzard dump it back in. Growlers dump it back out. And Pilgrim forced to chase all the way back into his own end for the East Coast Blizzard. He's still looking for their first goal of the hockey game. Moved out through the neutral zone. Not far enough for icing this time around. Gillespie braces for Marnell, following him in. Spurl in behind the net. Taken away by the Growlers. Spurl trying to win it back. The Growlers protect it well. Pass goes off the skates of Curley all the way down the ice. Curley has a stick lifted by Smith. They still get it in deep, though. Canes. A step on Pilgrim as he gets it back to the line. Gillespie takes a shot. He's hit as he shot, and that didn't get to the net. Here's Spurl ahead for Marnell. Marnell going to turn and go off after just tipping that into the zone. Noble back onto the ice for the Blizzard. Curley. Pass missed Kennedy. Cross will go back after it in his own end. Evan Cross, good move in a tight space as he gets away with that one. Finds Spurl. Ben Spurl going to launch it in. He's going to make a line change. Farrell jumping over the boards. Here comes Mitchell Moore as well. Mitchell Moore banging away at it. Got it to Noble. Noble will try the tight angle shot, trying to go in the top corner, and he puts it high. Cross again for the Blizzard. His pass up in the air, knocked down by Curley. Got it to Tucker. A chance to go. Tucker shot it right into the logo, right on the chest of the goaltender, Carter Arnold. Arnold making his 20th save of the hockey game with 9:25 to go in the second period. Shots on goal are 22-10 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers. Growlers lead it 2-0 over the East Coast Blizzard. Blizzard fell down 2-0 in yesterday's game, came back to win it 4-3. But that 2-0 down and the first goals of the hockey game happened earlier in the hockey game than they are now. Still half a game to go. Plenty of time, as the referee has a word over at both benches. Whatever, we're good to go. Growlers win the face-off in offensive ice. Played to the front of the net. Cody got a piece of it, couldn't get it away from the danger zone. Growlers end up getting a shot just wide of the net. Waiting for help here is Sexton. Finally got it to Tucker and then put it into the third row. Referee points one way for the face-off. Linesman points the other. Referee says, okay, Liney, you got it. We'll do the face-off inside the zone as the Blizzard deflected it out. And that is the right call. Tucker did not shoot that directly over the glass all by himself. That was definitely deflected. Shot around. Blizzard will come back. Kosh can't drag it around the defender. Chaff wouldn't let him through. Smith moving it forward for the Blizzard. Quickly taken by Hodder. He'll play it off the boards and knocked in. Smith on it once again for the Blizzard, being chased by Sexton. Be played out. It'll go just wide of the goal, and icing will be called against the East Coast Blizzard. $8:39 to go in the second period. O'Brien's looking for help here. Feeds it in behind the net where he's got some. Knight comes away with the puck. Plays it back to the blue line. Back in for Knight. He gets shoved into the boards by King. Let it go around. Skinner was waiting in the corner. He's got Cody to deal with. Knight moves in to help out again. Skinner tied up with King. It'll be one out by Kosh. Gets it down as far as the Growler blue line. Here come the boys in black and gold. Knight plays it out wide right. Back into the middle for looking for Knight. Can't tip it home. Goaltender doesn't know where the puck is. Luckily, it is underneath him as he turns around and looks to see if it's in the net. It is not. You don't know where the puck is? Statue mode. Do not move. Just hope it's underneath the gear. And in that case, it was. Boland into the face-off circle here. And wins it. Goes back to the defense. Gillespie couldn't keep it in the zone and then fell. But backed up by his teammates. And now Mason Daw lifting it in high in the air. Into the corner. Cross. There may be no one better at that quick turn in the corner on the Blizzard roster than Evan Cross. Played in front. Marner will settle it down, but his shot is blocked. LeDrew will chase after it. Kept in at the line by Cross. Through traffic. Save made by Ryan. And the puck into the corner on the far side. Bolin and Vokey all tied up with one another. Kept in again at the point by Cross. He'll try again. Glove save made up high by Ryan. And LeDrew and Avery give each other a shove before being sent to their respective benches by the linesman. I have to go back to talking about Evan Cross for a minute. He's not someone that's going to get the headlines. You know, he's not Noah King. He's not Ryan Lovelace. He's not Liam Noble that scores all the goals. But for the Blizzard, you know, you feel better when you've got a veteran defenseman like that on the ice. He's able to outrace people to the puck and make that turn in the corner so quickly, and it's going back the other way before you even know what happened.
Another one of those multi-sport athletes is Evan Gross. He's played soccer with the Phillies all summer long.
Shot by Smith, deflected up and out. We'll do the face-off over again. Exactly 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Still 2-0 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers over the East Coast Blizzard. Shots are 23-11 in favor of the Growlers. Off of the draw, Growlers force it out. 3-on-2. Oh, great sliding play by Caden Snow as he got the body in the way and prevented a shot. Veteran defenseman, rookie defenseman, they're doing it all. And the Blizzard only playing with 5D here today, so they need those guys to step up. Quinlan trying to hop around Hodder. Quinlan still fighting for space as Hodder played that puck away. Long pass finds the mark. Smith got the stick in the way, not enough. Snow hustling back, and he scores! Snow was coming as fast as he could, but he couldn't catch up with Canes. Goalie got a piece, but not enough, and Liam Hodder picks up that puck for Canes, and he will bring that back to the bench. First U18. Congratulations to Canes. 3-0. Pinnacle Growlers in front. .6:15 to go here in the second period as Ryan Daw plays it cross ice. Dobbin will find it off the wall. Heard Chafe got one assist. Was there another one on there? Okay, there was another assist. Not sure who got it. Either way, they're looking for more. Sexton and Wright both going to the net, but not able to get good wood on it and direct it home. Directed back on net again. That one will pop up after the save. But the Blizzard able to clear it to the back wall. Get the puck in behind the net. It can't do any damage there. Plenty of damage can be done in the corner, though. So those four big bodies bang around. Growlers do come away with possession of it. They'll play it back to the point. Ryan Daw, that came out over the blue line. Wright doesn't realize it. Now he does. Everybody in black will come back outside the zone. Pilgrim, long pass, knocked down by Dobbin as Mitchell Moore was sneaking in behind the D. Dobbin heads up to block that long pass. Mitchell Moore takes the hit to make the play as he got it to Noble. Noble needs some options here. He's got it in the corner. Liam Noble plays it in behind the net for Farrell. Farrell tries to backhand it in front. That's blocked up by the Growlers. Sexton will skate to center, dump it in wide of the net, and make a quick line change. 3-0 Pinnacle Growlers as Cross sends a long pass through looking for Noble. Big collision. Mitchell Moore got the worst of that one as he collided with big Mason Daw. Mitchell Moore right back up and in it as he dumps it in. That second line of the Blizzard going to make a change. Growlers will get it back down the ice. O'Brien. King slams into him, but he moved the puck first. Growlers still have it. Back to Hodder at the left point. Now all the way in behind the net again. O'Brien gave it to Knight. Knight still there in the back wall. Two blue and white shirts close on him, and they get the puck away. There goes Kosh, along with Lovelace. Kosh trying to get around the defender. Gillespie got his body in the way. Played out by Skinner. Cody will send it right back in. Blizzard have to tag up to get back on side as Hodder goes behind his net. 3:45 to go in the second period. 3-0 Growlers. Skinner can't clear the zone. Kosh won it back, and it'll fall to Lovelace. Lovelace trying to get a shot away. Gillespie all over him. Got it to Kosh. Now King shot it just wide of the net. Cody keeps it in at the point. He'll fire it through traffic. Still loose. Loveless is there. King as well, but cleared away by Gillespie. Here come the Growlers, 2-on-2 on the counterattack. Drop pass for Skinner. Skinner forced out wide in behind the net. They don't get a shot on this occasion. Puck is kept in by the Growlers. Loveless will go after it in the corner. Sent around the boards, but the Growlers have it. Avery takes a bump from Loveless. It was enough to dislodge the puck, and Cody will flip it out. Growlers back at their own blue line. Chafe makes a good turn. Gets himself away from Kosh and feeds the puck to the other side of the ice. Played into the middle. Couldn't control that one clean. Hussey was there. That puck just hopped over his stick, and as he chased it down, it got down to the goaltender, and Carter Arnold wisely going to snap that one up and hold on. 2:46 to go in period 2. 27-12, the shots in favor of the Growlers. They lead at 3-0. And they win the faceoff in the offensive zone. Looking for a way through. Vokey goes down and blocks it. No shot from Dobbin on that one. He still maintains possession, however. This time he'll try, and it's blocked up by Marner. Marner sent it out, trying to spring his man who has got him behind the D. But they could not get the puck to Ledrew. Now Boland takes a shot and hit the post. That close to 4. Growlers back to the line. Moved back in deep. Vokey will find it for the Blizzard along the backboards. Cross trying to help him out, but that puck will go up and into the netting above the glass down in the corner. 2:10 to go in the period. Growlers win the face-off again. Ryan Daw, stepped up to try and keep it in, but the Blizzard played it out. Ledrew hit his man hard into the glass, close to the stanchion. Had to be a little careful. Marner plays a long one in, off the goaltender's blocker, and kept in at the point by Cross. Actually got on to goal. Ryan steered it away. Growlers from behind their net. Hodder will backhand it out. This one should go the length of the ice for icing. Pilgrim and Cross in pursuit. Icing will be called with 1:41 to go. Notice that Blizzard coach Jeff Brewer, in order to try and get something going, has put his 3 top guys on that one line. Noble normally plays on the second line with Mitchellmore. Right now he's out there with Loveless and King. Kept in at the line. Loveless will chase it down in the corner. Got it past Hussey, but then broken up by Boland at the line. Growlers will put it in. Boland had to hold up to stay onside. Well, apparently he didn't. That's going to bring the face-off all the way back down. Back to the Growler end, 1:13 to go in the second period. Kennedy will move into the face-off circle against King. Won by King in the Blizzard. Noble snapped a shot that's high and wide. Snow there at the point to keep it in. Daw moved it in behind his net. Kennedy sent it around the wall, a bit too far for everybody. Noble will take it in neutral ice. Gave it quickly to Loveless. Loveless moves in. Drop pass for King. King looks, finds Noble. Noble back across for Loveless. Right through the wickets. Snow lost his stick as he was trying to line Curley up for a hit. Curley got out of the way of a hit from Loveless too. Now Loveless waiting for a pass. He'll get it. Tried to send it cross ice for King. That goes off a defensive stick up and out of play. 31 seconds remaining in this second period. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Vokey, Mitchellmore, and Kosh out against Tucker, Sexton, and Wright in the face-off circle for the Pinnacle Growlers. Nobody finds that puck off the face-off. Mitchellmore trying to go after it. He finally will. Gets in over the line, but taken away immediately. Wright collides with Smith. Smith got knocked down, but he stopped Wright from getting in the zone. Then Cross has to quickly move to avoid a hit. Final 10 seconds of the period as the Blizzard keep it in at the line. Cross moves along the board. Vokey went into the corner. Vokey got another touch to it, chases behind the net, but he's going to run out of time. Pinnacle Growlers through 40 minutes lead the game 3-0 over the East Coast Blizzard. Shots on goal are 28-15 through 2 periods. All Growlers to this point in the hockey game. Now, the Blizzard always tell us they're a third period team. They're going to need to be if they're going to make this thing close the rest of the way, as the Growlers have been in firm control from start through 2 periods. 1 period left, so stay with us. More hockey to come as the Growlers and Blizzard go at it on a Saturday night in Southern Shore. It's 3-0 in favor of the guys in black and gold. Let's go. Period number 3 from the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. It's 3-0 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers as they look for more. Goaltender might have got just a piece of that one to direct it wide. Gillespie can't get it out of his own end. Blizzard put it back in, but right onto the stick of Mason Daw. He's under pressure from Mitchell Moore. Tries to lift the stick, didn't work. Back to Gillespie along the back wall. Be moved ahead. Growlers get it outside their zone. Chance to go 2-on-1. Growlers moving in. O'Brien waiting for the pass. Doesn't come. Knight, took the shot himself. Blockered away. 2-on-2 as the Blizzard come back. And a shot up high. And catch is made by Ryan. King and Boland will contest the face-off to the left side of Ryan. We're going to wave Boland out of the circle here. Hussey will come in to take it instead. King wins it clean, back to Cody. Cody fires, goes wide. Noble will take it off the back wall. Noble into the middle, looking for King, broken up. Noble got there in time, kept it in momentarily, now ahead. Went off the back of the skates of Avery. Or he might have been away if he had gotten that clean on the tape. Cody has to work quickly, but lost possession. Looking for Boland in the middle, poked away off the stick of Noble. It'll go down the ice. Goaltender comes out to keep things moving. That's what you want if you're the Growlers right now. You want to keep that clock moving. They're up 3-0. Time is an extra player in black here tonight as that shot goes just wide. Chafe playing it in behind the net for Hodder. He'll move it around the boards for Hussey, but under some pressure, couldn't get outside the zone. Liam Noble into the middle looking for Lovelace, but the pass is behind him. King unable to get control or find a teammate, and it's back out to the middle. Smith hustles back. Just tapped in by the Blizzard. Noble giving chase, but he's at the end of the shift. Pilgrim. Pass nearly picked off by Hussey, but they just keep it away. Blizzard will complete that change of the forward unit as Marner and LeDrew jump out onto the ice. Vokey was already there. All the way to the back wall in the Blizzard end. Pilgrim plays it over to Cross. Cross moves it quickly. LeDrew has a hack at the puck, but Dobbin kept it in. This time Vokey looks to get going. He's only able to get it out over the line, then get knocked down by Kennedy. Cross through the neutral ice. LeDrew gave it to Vokey. Vokey stripped of the puck as he tried to go around Dobbin. Dobbin coming away with Vokey's stick tucked under his arm. Finally tosses that after skating from one blue line to the other and dumped the puck in. Kennedy along the far boards for the Pinnacle Growlers, throws it around the back wall. LeDrew chapping at the puck, not able to get it out. Now he does this time. Canes is back there. Takes a quick return pass. Up through the middle. They find a man on the far side. Kennedy. He'll get over the line. Kennedy takes a shot. Knocked down by the keeper. Players fall in behind the goal, and a penalty's coming up. As Pilgrim and Kennedy get themselves back up. A trip, and that's on Pilgrim. I mean, hats off to the Pinnacle Growlers that they haven't taken a penalty this whole game. Well done. Pilgrim goes to the box. And the Growlers go back to the power play. Hodder fires through, took a deflection, just went wide. Hodder back at the right point. He'll feed it in along the boards. Mason Daw will try a sharp angle shot. That's stopped by Arnold. Big hit down there is Tucker. Slams into Carter. Cody knocks him to the ice. That's easier said than done. Cody takes another big hit and a penalty coming to the Growlers. Hodder's going to get interference. It's being argued by the Growlers. I thought they said 5. It's apparently 8 who's going to the box. Instead of Hodder, it'll be Tucker. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It does mean 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 26. Little bit of extra open ice. See if either of the teams can exploit this. King wins the faceoff for the Blizzard, back to Cody. Cody sending it around the boards. Loveless waiting for it there. Able to get it back to the line for Smith. Quickly back to Loveless. Loveless lost control as he came through the middle. Backhand. A spinning backhand from Noah King was blocked. Loveless had the puck taken away from him. Smith will chase it down. Got the puck loose, but it's into the middle. Here come the Growlers on the attack. Trying to get around Cody. They do. In on goal. Stopped as the goaltender made the poke check. And then off the post on the follow-up. The puck came back to Knight, who was waiting for it. He found the iron. He'll get another chance here. As he gets around Cody again, not the second time. Loveless will move that puck away. He found King. He's 1-on-2. Loveless will hustle back to give him some support. King looking for Loveless. Pass taken away. And the Growlers come back with it. Getting wide open here 4-on-4. We've got 25 seconds left of that. As Snow gives it to Loveless. Passed off his stick. And the Growlers take the opportunity to dump it back in. And we played more than 5 minutes of this third period. Growlers still lead at 3-0. And they've hit a post. Just in this period alone. I think they've hit more than one tonight. Long shot wide of the goal. Penalized player. First one is out. That's Michael Pilgrim back on the ice for the Blizzard. Cross trying to take it away from O'Brien and use the short power play time. First the Blizzard have had tonight. Cross, long pass. Miss Noble, and icing called against the Blizzard. Oh, they called the icing, everybody's hands went up, and we're going to do the face-off at center ice. As we mentioned on the broadcast last night, this is the official, oops, sorry about that, face-off. It's like Noble did get a touch to negate that one. So we do the face-off at center, and we continue on. And now they just called an icing despite the fact that the Growlers are killing a penalty and thus cannot ice the puck. Whoops, another face-off at center. You know, sometimes everybody has an off night. These things happen. Dropping the puck, back underway. Blizzard are on the power play for just 5 seconds here as Evan Cross gets it in. Noble tries to take a shot. Another attempt, didn't get through. Penalized player back onto the ice, and here he goes. Hustling back Mitchell Moore to cut off Tucker, but he makes a drop pass. Great kick save by Arnold, who then has to reset that right post for the millionth time. That one will go off a Kosh all the way in. Goaltender will come out to play it. Brave goaltending by Ryan, but he gets away with it. If you can move that puck quickly, you're in good position. Mitchell Moore forward looking for Noble. Didn't quite get there. Back out in the neutral zone, it's Harry Smith. Plays it off the boards forward, taken by the Growlers. Smith takes it right back from Boland. Gets over the line, feeds Mitchell Moore, shot. Steered away by Ryan. Vokey gives chase into the corner. He's got a number of black shirts down there to deal with. Back to the line, Smith kept it in. Little misfunction at the junction on that one as it drifted back out over the blue line. Vokey tags up quickly, gets back in. Vokey throws a shoulder, or that's Marner throwing a shoulder along the wall. Hussey gives him one back as the Blizzard dump it back in. Growlers passing back in their own zone. Vokey gets himself in there. Marner as well and comes up with the puck. Marner gets it toward the net, and it'll be scooped up by the glove. LeDrew was following it into the net, unable to get there in time before Ryan says mine. Shots are 32-18 in favor of the Growlers. They lead at 3-0 here with 12:35 to go in the third period. Impossible to get 3 goals in 12 minutes? No, but getting more and more unlikely by the moment. Growlers got out on top of the Blizzard yesterday, and the Blizzard were able to battle back, came away and took that victory. Growlers have rebounded extremely well tonight as we get an icing call against the Blizzard. This game was scoreless for a very long time in that first period. In fact, for 19 minutes and 59 seconds before the Growlers were able to take advantage of a power play and put it home. And they've built on that throughout the game. They've been the better team. Face-off is controlled by the Growlers. Canes, who has his first U18 major goal tonight, playing it around the back wall. Just over 12 minutes to play here in the hockey game. As Hodder keeps it in at the point, puts it on goal, and sliding across to make a good save is Arnold. Pilgrim knocks it away from one man, but kept in at the line. Chafe with the long-range shot, and that'll be gloved by Arnold as he holds on to that one. And back up to a .900 save percentage for Arnold. He's made 30 saves. So not a bad body of work at all. But being a goalie, it's like being a pitcher in the American League. You can't score the runs. Woo. He picks that one up through traffic, made the save, up high. Now ahead looking for Farrell, pass slightly behind him. Farrell got it back, he ripped the shot wide. Back in front, can't find Farrell on the pass. And the Growlers will come away. Canes gets knocked down by Mitchell Moore. Canes got mostly out of the way of that one. If that had been square, Mitchell Moore would have knocked him into next week. He was coming 100 miles an hour. Mitchell Moore's been banged around more than a few times in this game. Frustration, he's looking to give a little bit out. Blizzard do have to be careful not to let that frustration boil over. Needless to say, things have not gone their way here tonight, and well...
If you're the Blizzard in the next 11 minutes, you need to really stay disciplined here. The officials aren't on your side, but you still got to play a game of hockey.
Well, you're absolutely right, Nathan. If these teams have to do this again tomorrow, don't do anything stupid that means you're going to be watching tomorrow's game from the bench.
Or doing the camera work tomorrow afternoon.
And once again, the Blizzard coaching staff is shouting to the officials as they called an icing. We're back at center ice. To be fair, I thought that was icing too. But, I'm not an official, nor have I ever claimed to be. I would be the worst official ever. Smith puts the puck in front, not there. Tucker taking it away for the Pinnacle Growlers. Skates around behind his net and out. Moves it nicely forward to right. Smith gets himself in the way, breaks up that attempt to go on offense. And the Blizzard will attempt themselves as it's dumped in all the way to the back wall by Spurl. And as it comes off the backboards, that'll be grabbed by Ryan. Ryan working his way toward a perfect game. He's not going to do anything silly at this point. If that puck comes anywhere near him, it is going to be smothered for a face-off. 18 shots on, 18 saves for Clay Ryan. And for a little more than half of them, he's even been wearing his own jersey. King into the face-off circle this time with Knight. Growlers able to get control off the draw this time. Mason Daw sending it around the boards. Here's Daw looking for a way out. He finds O'Brien in stride. O'Brien into the middle for Knight. Knight sees a man coming the other side. Couldn't hit him clean with the pass. Growlers still there, however. Back at the line, kept in. Mason Daw snaps a shot, and that's blocked off of Lovelace. Didn't get to the net on that occasion. King, Noble gets back on side as King comes in. King takes a shot, rebound to himself, and he scores! A little bit of puck luck for Noah King as he puts a shot on, and it came off the goaltender's pads right back onto King's tape.
A beauty goal by the newly named Blizzard captain. Gets his own rebound, taking it himself, attaboy King.
Third of the weekend as well, as King had 2 goals in yesterday's Blizzard victory. So it's a start. They've got 1. Noah King picking up his 9th goal of the season on the unassisted goal. Blizzard have broken the goose egg, but they still trail by 2. Growlers Sexton plays that off the wall to get it back out to neutral ice. Cross back in his own zone. Keeps it away from Wright. Looks to take a return pass. Wright got a piece of it. And the Growlers give it back to him. That puck rolled a little bit. Comes back, and Wright fired it just up over the bar. Chafe will take a shot, save. Another one, and another save made! As Tucker had some time in the slot. Now the Growlers say it's in. Referee and linesman over there to have a look. The puck is on the outside of the net as Arnold swoops it away. .8:43 to go. In this third period, that's not going to be a goal. There didn't really seem to be a lot of protest about it. We just line up for the face-off again. And the Growlers win the draw. Point shot, save made by the keeper, and then he paddles it into the corner. Now, his team's trailing by 2, but Arnold has been fantastic tonight. Lovelace moves it forward a bit too far for Noble. King looking to track it down instead, but Chafe played it away outside the zone. Blizzard can't touch. They've got to get back to the blue line. Growlers have time in their own end, and they'll take every moment of it. Pass out. Smith fired it back in. Again, Nobles and King have to tag up. Through the middle. Lovelace trying to knock it down. Couldn't do it. Growlers bring it in. Out wide. Pass back into the slot. Nobody home. It'll go all the way back to the fresh defenders onto the ice for the Growlers. Dobbin up to Skinner. He'll dump in, and Skinner will go change. Arnold around the board. Lovelace will take it on the left wing. Over to the right side. Noble, nice little touch around Ryan Daw. Noble into the middle for Lovelace, just missed. The right idea on the setup. A little off the mark. Dobbin comes in. Moves back to the outside of the circle. Now he elects to take his shot, and that's blocked by Pilgrim. Hussey, back to the line. Long shot through some traffic, goes wide of the net. 7:20 to go here in the third period. 3-1, Pinnacle Growlers lead it. Blizzard playing with some renewed life after getting that goal. A chance to go 2-on-1. Dawes onto the ice to make it 2-on-2. Lovelace will take a shot, just missed. Noble put it back out in front, nobody there. Sent out by the Growlers. Back to Cross in his own end. Cross, long pass up. Noble will just knock it into the zone and hustle off in a line change. Hussey, content to turn in his own end and drop it back for the defense. Mason Daw gives it back to him. Hussey can't clear the zone. Vokey got there to keep it in. Ryan Daw to Mason. Around the boards on the other side of the ice. Cody will track it down. Cody plays it in for the Blizzard, but onto the stick of the Growlers. They'll send it back out. Once again, Cody from center ice gave it right away. Mason Daw ahead for Canes. Canes will lean into it. Glove save made by Arnold, and he's forced to hold on with 6:19 to go in this third period. Shots 37-21 in favor of the Growlers. Off of the face-off. Blizzard come up with it. Snow sending it around the boards on the far side. Marner can't get it past. Shot in, stick save made by Arnold. And that was shot with some force. It made some noise coming off that stick. Quick back pass by LeDrew finds Snow ahead for Vokey. Vokey rushing forward on the wing. Vokey will take the shot, trying to get a rebound for Marner. It didn't fall for him. LeDrew, he'll fire up high. Over top of the net, and Snow will pick it back up for the Blizzard, back out in neutral ice. Caden Snow, back to LeDrew. He's going to rifle it in at goal. Ryan will toss it to his defense. Moved out by the Growlers all the way into the neutral zone. Kennedy trying to take it away from Pilgrim. Pilgrim still fighting forward. And now Marnell after the puck with Gillespie in the corner. Gillespie plays it away. Curley able to move it out. Smith will stop it at the center ice red line, dump it back in. Growlers will carry it back out. Turning on the Jets. Sending it in with Sexton, or Curley. Curley tries to go short side, save is made. And the net came off behind Arnold on that one.
It was a rebound. It went to the defenseman Pilgrim, and the ref just blew it down. Been a story all game.
Just over 5 minutes to go here in the third period as Pilgrim sends it around the boards for the Blizzard. Noble and Lovelace getting on the attack. That puck got away from Noble, cleared out by the Growlers. They're only too happy to send it down the ice on any Blizzard mistake. Lovelace getting control in his own end. Over to the other side, finds Smith. Through the middle, goes off the skate of King. And right back to the Growlers. O'Brien, good little tip for Knight. Out wide. Skinner. Smith doesn't let him go to the net. Nice job by Harry Smith. Not holding, just taking him into the boards. King in trying to move it as well. And the referee doesn't think that puck's going to move anytime soon, so blows it down with 4:18 to play in the third period. Another face-off coming up inside the Blizzard end. Mitchellmore going to take the draw this time around for the Blizzard against Wright. It ends up going over to the sideboards. Farrell finds it for the East Coast Blizzard. Had it knocked off his stick right in front of the net. Wright is playing him close. Now back at the line, still not out as Farrell gets taken into the boards by Ryan Dogg, who's still on top of him. Meanwhile, at the goal, Wright can't find it as Mitchellmore was sprawled out on the ice. A wide open net for Wright, and he's unable to cash it home. Dobbin will give it right back to Wright. Plays it around Snow. Mitchellmore there first on the back wall, around. Dobbin at the point to keep it in. Dobbin through some traffic. Goalie made the save in the chest and then kicks it into the corner. Up ahead for Farrell. Looks to see what his options are. Tried to make a pass, was deflected, but followed up well by Kosh. Into the attacking zone, Jacob Kosh. Plenty of Blizzard players looking for it. Cross unable to keep it into the point. Still has possession, however, as he makes the pass through the middle. Mitchellmore unable to knock it in. Kosh will fire it in. Blizzard are just going to make a line change with that puck in deep. Here come Noble, Lovelace, and King back out onto the ice. These guys are going to be skated until they're completely out of breath. Lovelace trying to knock that one down for himself. Does the job, but then his pass is behind King. Defense will follow up with it. It's Cody. Cody will shoot it in from the blue line. 2:40 to go. Goalie off for the extra attacker. Blizzard will send out Mitchellmore. 6-on-5. Smith back at the point to the net. Goalie made the save, Off his stick, into his glove, and Clay Ryan will hold on. Face off in the offensive zone. 2:30 to go. Did the Blizzard call timeout? Doesn't look like they're going to.
Save it for later on, I'd say.
King will take the face-off draw for the East Coast Blizzard. Again, net is empty, 6-on-5. Blizzard need 2 to send this thing to extra. Along the boards, Lovelace, Mitchellmore, both in there. Noble trying to get loose as well. Mason Daw doing a great job holding things up along with Boland. Daw goes behind the net. Mitchellmore on him like a cheap suit. Got the puck loose in behind the net for Noble. Center's in front, nobody there. Cody will come in off the blue line. Cody tries to fire it through. That's blocked as Knight gets the body in the way. Great job, Andy Knight. 4 players down in the corner. 5 as the Blizzard dig away at it. King doing everything he can to knock it loose. It'll come out to Boland. He got around to check. Boland with time and space. He's over center. And he fired it high out of play. Oh, Boland's going to want that one back. Now, the plus side is if you win the game, you can laugh about that. If somehow the Blizzard score 2 in the next minute 43, his teammates will never let him hear the end of it.
His teammates over there will never let him hear the end of that for sure.
Goaltender back in the net. We're 5-on-5 again with 1:43 to go in the third period. Blizzard have to chase it back into their own end. Smith in the corner on the near side.
As you're looking for a draw in the offensive zone to pull Arnold again and get the first line back out there.
Marnell with a good pass up ahead. Kosh tried to get it in the middle, didn't go. Goaltender's off again. We're 6-on-5. As the Growlers try to kill time along the wall, and they're doing a good job of it. Back at the line, that'll hop over the stick of Pilgrim. He maintains possession, however, as he gives it to Smith. 70 seconds remaining. Smith plays the puck deep. Here comes Kosh. Nice little turn to keep away from Kosh. Out to center. Evan Cross, the only guy back there. He blocked it. Shot it in. Attempted to be shot back out by the Growlers that hit a skate. Blizzard continuing to chase. Growlers get it out. It's going for the net, but it's going to go in! 48 seconds to go as the Growlers ice the game. That puck looked like it might just have enough to go wide, but it tucks just an inch inside the post. Make it 4-1, and the Pinnacle Growlers are going to even up this weekend series 1 game apiece. They will play the rubber match tomorrow, 7 o'clock start once again here at the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena between these two teams. Goaltender obviously back in now for the East Coast Blizzard as we play out the final 48 seconds. Blizzard do win the faceoff here at center ice. Marner playing it off the wall and in. Hard after it goes Ledrew. Hodder poked it away before he could get there. Back out into the neutral zone. This puck rolling down the ice and hard after it. Arnold comes up with another save and then blockers it into the corner again. Wright was looking to make it 5. Wright along the boards. Blizzard get it out, but it hit the linesman. Played back in again by the Growlers with 15 seconds to go. Pilgrim behind his net. Avery hard after him. Growlers are going to play this thing hard right to the final whistle at the zeros. Penalty to the Blizzard with 1.5 to go as Hussey got knocked down. Pilgrim's going to go to the penalty box. I'm sorry, it's a little bit funny to stop the game here. There's 0.3 up on the clock in there. It happened with about 1.5 to go, but I don't think they're going to put any time back on the clock. We're just going to do the face-off and let this thing be what it is. What it is a win for the Pinnacle Growlers. They take it 4-1 over the East Coast Blizzard here today. Hats off to the Growlers, to the road team here tonight. Again, they were the better club all the way through this thing. Shots on goal were 43-24 in favor of the Growlers. They scored first, and you can hear the woof, woof, woof down there on the ice as well. They earned this one. A wonderful bounce back after yesterday for the Pinnacle Growlers. As they let the game get away from them yesterday, they were not going to do the same thing here today and did a fine job. Blizzard are lining up for handshakes at center ice. They did that every time against Central, but it didn't happen with the other teams. Okay, well, whatever. The Growlers are already back in the room at this point anyway. They're going to take the 2 points, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. Again, 7 o'clock back here at the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena for the Growlers and the Blizzard one more time. For our camera crew tonight, for our producer Nathan Edwards, my name is Matt Little. Thank you so much for being along with us for today's game. Hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, final score, Pinnacle Growlers 4, East Coast Blizzard 1, and we'll see you back here tomorrow again at 7.